Hey guys, we're gonna start again. That was Christy. She's I can't. She doesn't want me to post her video, so I'm not going to. Um, anyway, I was talking about. Uh, I don't know. I'll have to learn to edit that too. Maybe I can and edit that part out. But what was going on was I was. It is Friday. Thank goodness Friday. Friday. No, she's going. She didn't want me to post that, and I'm not going to do it. But it is Friday, the 25th of January. 2019, and everything is good. All is good here. It really is. I can't complain. And I'm trying to modify my behavior, my diet, my behavior so far as exercising, my mind, instead of, being frustrated and getting, arguing with my wife and stuff like that. I'm very happy here. And guys, you guys and girls, y'all can do it too. No matter how tough things seem. There was one thing that I did when and it was all my doing. We all are a victim of our own doing or undoing that we do or don't do. I could have had all I wanted years back when I got down here to Arizona in 1989, but I just chose to screw around. I had the background to join the police department. I could have been retired by now, but I wanted to fool around, mess around, monkey around, drink beer, chase women, and just, in general, just waste time. But it's always never too late. It's never too late. I'm 55. Things have gone well the past 3, 4 years. And if you just apply yourself, regardless of what it is, man, I know there's people with different mindsets. Oh, my life is over. I'm 30. I can't do anything. Well, then you keep telling yourself that, but you can. I'm 55. I got 12 years. I don't plan on being decrepit in 3 years, bent over, not being able to move. Change your attitude, change your life. You've heard the whole spiel. So, what was going on? Yeah, Christy's one of the gals in there, and she came up and I put her on the video, but she didn't want to be on there, so I'm not going to. I'm going to have to learn to edit it out. So I am waiting here, watching the group that I watch over, Protection, leave. I think I got two more to go. 2 or 3 more to go. So, and I go home, and me and my wife are going to go to the gym tonight. Get a good workout. I think I'm going to hit the treadmill, and they say not to do too much, so I guess I'm going to probably hit some rowing machines and try to work the legs a little bit. And probably spend an hour there or two, and then we're going to go home and have some fish, sweet potatoes, and I think broccoli, she said, or something like that. And I don't have a problem with a diet. I'm a meat eater like everybody else, meat eater, but y'all, what happened to me was my arteries are clogged now from eating junk and laying on my butt. So yeah. Hey, that was my fault. Anyway, things are going well here, and it just really can't get any better. I was just talking about my background and things like that. Ex-police officer. Let's just say I have 5 years combined law enforcement, actual what we called at the time on the road law enforcement experience, military police school graduate, and Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, U.S. Indian Police Academy graduate, and I did 2 years as a police officer for the BIA. 3 years as a military police officer, actually doing law enforcement stuff with a gun on your side, billy club, and a car. So, with that, when I have opinions on things, I'll probably always say that, and y'all get tired of it, and that's fine. But when I have opinions on stuff, especially with law enforcement, I was telling the story on the other video about, just how to react with police officers and everything like that. I see a lot of, the cops don't impress me today. They really do. Even the ones on YouTube and everything like that. A lot of them got the know-it-all attitude and stuff like that. And they got the experience, and, for sure. For sure. But I just see that attitude, just arrogant to whatever, and I don't really care for it. I subscribe to a couple of cops, but I'm probably going to unsubscribe because I'm not I don't want to sit there and say, yeah, I was a cop too and expect them to talk to me. Heck with that. I did that stuff. It's over with. It wasn't for me. I told you I only did it for 5 years. I got down here, decided to mess around, decided I didn't want to be a cop. You really got to dedicate, if you're going to do that stuff, you really got to dedicate yourself to the cause. And I wasn't. So now, with that, I'm 55, and got a little bit of scratch in the bank. Not a lot, but some. And changing my lifestyle, eating different, going to the gym tonight with my wife. You tell it's getting darker here now. And then we're going to go home and eat, I said, fish and stuff like that. And I don't have a problem with a diet because it gives you meat, fish, poultry, and vegetables. And in my older age, I'm going with the vegetables because you used to eat a lot of noodles and stuff like that. And even on the weekends, I say, oh, okay, it's fine. I can go ahead and eat what I want. But I'm diabetic, man. My sugar has been very high. All you diabetics out there, I am type 2. Flirting around with my sugar's been 300 for the past year or so, and I am damaging myself. So we're taking measures, and if I want to eat, I can eat. I can eat all salad I want. I can eat the fish I want, the chicken, and as a side, vegetables. Steam the vegetables and eat like that. And not to be crude, but you get more regular in your when you go to the toilet. It makes you feel better, and I lost like 4 pounds in about a week with doing light exercise, not even trying. So, y'all, it's never too late to do anything. It's never too late to start. It really isn't. So, with that, I want to say, again, hi to you all. What I'm going to do is probably change my channel and leave this one. Probably just abandon it or delete it or whatever. I don't know. But I'm going to change my channel. My new channel will be called Xandr the THA Guard. I'm not going to be one to take myself too seriously and try to give you advice on everything. Y'all lived your own lives. Hey, you're on your own as far as I'm concerned. But if there's anything, you comment, we're going to ignore the rude comments because here's what's going to come. Any opinions I give, oh, you dang redskin and all that other ridiculous stuff for people who don't have an argument and just want to hate because, they saw a John Wayne movie or something like that. I know more about the white culture than white people do themselves. I've said in the previous video, and I don't whine and moan. I have no great love for anybody, much less Indians. So I don't why people assume that I do. I could care. They've done nothing for me. White people have done nothing for me. Nobody. You get it by your own. Nobody gives it to you. You do it on your own. And so I've got these skills to sell. And I'm just doing guard work. I'm a guard. I was a cop a long time ago. That's over with. I might venture an opinion on something that's happening with cops. How to deal with cops, the attitude of a cop, which I find very bad these days. Very terrible. There are some good cops out there with decent attitudes, but mostly that's, yeah, look at me, It's just a crazy thing. And the cops I've talked to, I tried to talk to them. Yeah, I used to be a cop, and blah, blah, blah. And it's always this attitude, well, I can tell what's going through their minds. Or what I perceive that's going through their minds is, oh, yeah, whatever. Everybody's I'm a cop now. It's very arrogant. I don't even mess with police officers. It's no point in it. Everybody thinks their shit don't stink. Excuse the language, guys. When they're a cop or in some kind of law enforcement. Just don't let these people intimidate you, As long as you're cool, you're clean, you don't break the law, you ain't got nothing to fear. You ain't got nothing to fear from them. And just don't give them a hard time. Sometimes it's just, you're going to fight with a cop, you're going to lose. It's just going to turn out good. Just play the game, go about your business. That's what I do. So anyway, yeah, my friend Christy, she didn't want to be on cam, so I'm not going to post that one. But again, everything's going well. We are, oh boy, I better go ahead and see what's going on here. Time, 5:34. This is... Here, at least, I know other places still do paper, but I do all my stuff on the company phone, send in my reports and stuff like that. I like to do it ahead of time and get the heck out of here. Here, I got weekends off, Saturdays and Sundays, and I get holidays off, but I don't get paid for them. I do overtime. I go 50 hours a week, 20 hours overtime per period. Makes a good living. So I was trying to get my wife into getting a schedule, so the money we make here, oh man, we should be rolling in some dough. Life comes at you, as they say. So, but we're doing okay. And I told my wife, I got my certifications and licenses. I got my armed license and my guard license, which you have to have. I told her once we get that, I'll always have a job. I might, because we live 6 minutes away from work right now. I might have to travel farther and work probably 6 days a week, but I will do what it takes to keep, to keep us in our lifestyle. So, and there are jobs I'm thinking about applying to a certain job. They pay very highly, so we're gonna see what happens. I mean, sometimes because here what's happening, guys, is like at your work, whatever it might be different, but you start hearing rumors and things happen. Usually that means something's going down. We got a contract here till July, and I don't know if they'll renew it, but the things have been said to me and things that, because I told you I used to be armed here. I used to be armed, and I'm trying to find the camera. I used to be armed, and all of a sudden some big wig inspector general comes in and questions me like he's General Patton and I'm some Nazi. And I just answered his questions because I work for a certain section here, but overall they run the show, so you still got to know which side your bread is buttered on. So I've enjoyed this. I don't do anything but watch and wait for violence and make a big show to prevent violence. So anyway, guys, we're all almost 12 minutes in. And again, we're just kind of talking to ourselves, saying hi. Hey, YouTubers out there, hi, we wish you well. We hope everything's going well for you. Do better, try better. You got to try, you got to work for it. Again, you've heard all that before. Just do it, as Nike says. The Nike swoosh says. But again, everything's going well here. Y'all be cool. We're going to go. I'll probably start making videos on Saturday night. And Saturday nights, I'm having some beers. I got my man cave. I'll go ahead and show what I got in my man cave. I got an old computer and an old Xbox 360. But in the interest of saving money and putting away more money, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm happy, So, and if I want more, I go out and earn more, which I'm thinking of working on the weekends too for a while. After the Super Bowl, hey, I'm from Los Angeles. Go Rams, go Dodgers, go Kings, and go Lakers. All right, people, say hi if you can. Negative comments, I'm not even going to respond. I can already see what's coming down the pipe. Nobody's got anything better to do. But if you're cool, say hello. Maybe we can have a virtual beer, Skype or something, and talk, play chess online, whatever. All right, guys, everybody be cool out there. We will see you on the next one.